Before we get started with today's epic bedtime story, just wanted to mention something real quick. I put a little sock on my microphone as in place of a little pop filter, a little MacGyver move there, epic gamer move, because the pop filter that I did buy that was supposed to be for the regular Yeti I had, which inevitably wasn't able to work, might have came default, who knows, but um, this microphone, I couldn't find any pop filters for it, so I just have like a little Christmas holiday sock on it. So hopefully it sounds good. Let me know if you guys think it sounds better with this on or off or whatever. But anyway, on to today's epic bedtime story. So this is another viewer submitted story, and we're just gonna give this guy another fake name. We're gonna call him Batman. So Batman goes to a completely different school. He goes to some sort of private school type of thing, he had said, and apparently they don't really do any type of drug thing or anything like that. Well, people do apparently, but he just said it's more of a thing that people are worried about. Sometimes teachers, they literally said that the kid had to get drug tested before even going into the school or anything. It was just pretty crazy. I mean, some jobs don't even do that, but it just seemed pretty crazy. And he was just having his normal day. It was about lunch hour. He just finished eating his little Lunchables meal, and he ended up going to the bathroom to take a shit and do whatever. And it seemed like the bathroom, even in private schools where there were rich, snobby people there, seemed as though he was seeing people do general tomfoolery, selling drugs, doing drugs, whatever. People vaping in the stalls, people vaping outside of the stalls, people popping Xanax, people selling LSD, mushrooms, whatever the heck. People even do all kinds of things that you'd never even heard of. He even said that sometimes a guy, and sometimes even a guy and a girl have had sex in the men's bathroom. Yes, a guy and a girl just go in the men's bathroom and nobody blinks an eye. That some other guys just saw it and were just look at the guy like you know you're getting some tonight. So the guy basically was just in there, and Batman, he enjoys partaking in a little bit of vaping nicotine every once in a while. He doesn't care that he's putting aerosol in his lungs, apparently. He just enjoyed it every once in a while. So, one of his friends had basically asked him, would you like to do some vape with me? And he said, sure. So then he pulled out his vaporizer and he gave it to the guy. And he gave it to him. He pushed the button and he inhaled for a couple seconds and did it. And he said it felt a weird feeling. And he said, whoa, after that, and then he started coughing uncontrollably. It reminds me of the old man drooling, if you know what I mean.
Oh,
It's just exactly the same thing. But then after that, he just started coughing a lot, coughing a lot, coughing a lot. And he said it hit him almost instantly, which sometimes people say a vape takes about 2 minutes or something to hit, but this guy said it took about 2 seconds to hit him. So about 2 seconds later, he just ended up feeling super weird, and he had said that he got more of a crazier head rush than normal. Felt like his head was being thrown, as if it was a football or something, and it was being thrown at 90 million miles an hour at the speed of light, ludicrous speed. Anything you can particularly manage, I don't know, whatever you'd want to call it, the speed of light, the speed of sound, something crazy, just ungodly speed that he was just going through with that. He said his head, it just felt ridiculous. It was just, he never knew what it was. And he said his speech was sped up significantly as well. And he was talking extremely, extremely, extremely fast. And he said he felt super, super paranoid. He didn't even know why. He was just thinking, this is some strong vape. Because, I mean, this guy says he vapes every single day. So it's not as if he's going to have a horrible time and puke. And he said he almost puked, but he didn't. And he just felt super jittery and stuff. And then after he asked the guy, he said, what was it? And the guy told him that was cocaine in there. And he goes, what is wrong with you? Why would you put cocaine in a vaporizer? And he goes, well, I thought it'd be fun. And it's almost crack in a way, because I mean, it's with the tinfoil bowl and a lighter, but I mean, still putting it in a vape is just something you don't do. Most people don't smoke that kind of stuff, but it was just pretty crazy. And he's apparently, it only lasted almost 30 minutes for him, and the whole time he just felt super, super paranoid. He thought the teachers were gonna know, because it's not even expulsion or anything. They like literally do worse than that. Like, people could get arrested, worse than expelled. They could get expelled and then told they're not even allowed to go back to another school. Like, some people get sent to an alternative school, which is pretty crazy. But they have said they got worse than that. So that is pretty much the end of the story. The guy felt fine after that, and he thought he was never going to do it again, and he never did, but that is pretty much the end of the story, so I hope you guys enjoyed.